Thanks to Aaron and to Liz.
Yeah!
Bring them up a little bit later, a little more. Can we bring some of this white light down? Woke up through fog, hollow cold shock, broken tongues and toes. Teeth like barnacle-encrusted vessels, lungs, tired old women. Pasta and mezcal weighing, neck-contorted acrobat style from gradual sliding down the hammock in the attempts to make it into a bed. Cuts on my forehead from running into thatched roofs. I am too tall for this country, too pretty to be taken serious. Winner of the Keanu Reeves Johnny Depp look-alike contest, Bukowski would be laughing his ass off. It was a cloudy day in paradise, spilled hot wax liquor on piss on my pants last night while reciting poetry to Meg. Hopelessly fallen for James, who is hopelessly fallen, and Ernesto plans to use his ID to break the border. I'm not quite sure what my dream was about, but I woke with genuine fear, feeling absolutely alone, wishing someone was near me to break the silence, to take away the absolute loneliness of it all. No contact lens can identify soul, shapeless form passing on the sand, phantoms. Ghosts of the hippies turn non-profit for profit. Need to gorge on flesh, devour insides, run my fingers over bodies, pulsing, slamming, sliding, kissing, chilling, fucking. Every time I have a bad thought, I light a smoke and my lungs feel so heavy already. What I'd like to do to you, sunshine, that write books about, that you can only buy under the counter in dwindling neon, dirty little secrets tucked in the corners of Midtown Manhattan, strangled and overshadowed by Rudy and Mickey and Old Broadway. What I want to do to you, girl, you tell all your friends about giggling, just leaving out the details you'd save for yourself and bad diary entries you call poetry. I want to do the unspeakable to you, baby, then speak about it. But all the girls are taken and all the guys are broken, all the dogs are dying here in Zipolite. The days are short and nights are shorter. Shadows hiding in shadows around fires, like the last remnants of a dying civilization, the end of the world, paradise lost, potential squandered for a join in a song that we all know the words to since we wrote them when we were still young and believed those sorts of things. The apocalypse is here and always. We are fireflies drawn sharp in the pitch, and how can you say you still love me as I lie still, barely breathing, barely existing, barely giving off light anymore? I need something quick and dirty like myself, though I'm not so quick anymore and I've pushed most of the dirt inside. But I can still move faster than the speed of light when pushed, and on the dirtiest thing you'll ever not know you saw. Unless you're very lucky. Unless we're both very unlucky. Drifting and floating, infatuation of moments, too much invested in the poetry of life. Idealism, Chuck's little bluebird, murdered and starved in my heart. Lazarus struggling, Chili's crooning, Meg writing, Chico running, the sound of one hand clapping or jerking off on the page. I've invested far too much in the life of poetry. Illusions and illusions, tears of a girl, surfer boy, broken heart. Four non-blondes, circular thoughts, the manifestation of philosophy's trap. The time spent contemplating children lost in the waves, Mexicans wandering the beach, whispers in the wind, words coming hard to paper, pencil broken. More absolutely impossible situations, the irreparably damaged, hopelessly idealistic, beautiful people. A kid wanders with his pack through the tide. He's been walking since yesterday. I've lost count of my own days, lost count of my own days. Rope burn and sunburn head south to the great amusement of my Argentinian friends. Marcos pulls bodies from the undertow and sells green to limeys to every local kid talking about my face. And I'm explaining the city to Jack, feeling burnt in all ways. And I'm old enough to know better, young enough not to care. An obnoxious Florida retiree fucking up my vibe. Dumbass American jackass. Exploiting paradise and turning the world into one big fucking theme park. You are why I write. To remind people long after you make your suitably bland exit what a fucking prick you were. His name was even Richard. Another piece of jewelry lost to the angry sea. New Mexico, token gone, traded for pink skin and rot gut. Everyone is a bad replication of everyone else. Dead puppies, stillborn, wish you kitchen antics, tired craft, lost inspiration, words on the sea. You are beautiful. More than words can ever describe, and you know all this. And why I can never say this, for all the reasons I will not describe. Lying calm, mouth open, hammock next to mine. I wish we shared the warmth of distance. I wish we shared the warmth. When I was a younger man, well, younger than I am now, I made mistakes without realizing, was reckless, blind to consequence, impervious to reflection. How much nicer it was then, though I still do all the same things now. Thanks, guys.